Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Julia. I am a Philadelphia-based flight attendant. I have a trip tomorrow, but since today is Friday, I thought it would be fun to start the vlog now. Since I don't have to leave until tomorrow afternoon for my trip, I think I'm just gonna wait until tomorrow morning to pack the majority of my stuff, but I'm starting to get just a few things together right now. One thing that I've been really needing for my layovers is a new bag. So I picked up this gorgeous one from Nomadland, and I've really needed a new bag because mine are so old, they're falling apart, and I feel like they're not quite big enough. So all of my stuff that I bring with me is like falling out, it's spilling over. This is the bag that you all will see future Julia using on this trip. This bag is the origami tote from Nomadland in the color Dawn, and look how cute. I also have the Tomodachi sling in the same color. I really like this tote bag for the size. Like I mentioned, I wanted something bigger. I always worry about them being really heavy, and this one is not. This one's lightweight. It also packs flat in your suitcase. I just really wanted a bag that is stylish, durable, and functional for everyday use and travel. There's a trolley sleeve back here, so you can hook it to your luggage. Open this zipper up right here, and there is a padded section, and it's huge. There's so much space right here for your laptop, documents, your other electronics, whatever you want to put in here. Right here too, there is a phone sleeve. I wanted to show you all just how much stuff you can fit in this bag, and honestly, you can put a lot more in here too. This is a 700-page book in here. In that back padded pocket, I have my laptop and my Kindle. In this pocket right here, I have my wallet. I put a water bottle on the side. In this pocket, I have a camera tripod and a hairbrush. I have my pouch with all of my chargers and whatnot. In here, I have my laptop charger and some deodorant. Oh, and then right in here in this pocket, I have my sunglasses. And then if I was leaving, I would put my car keys right in here. I also will probably put some pens and chapstick and stuff like that in there as well. For the movies tonight, instead of bringing a big bag, I am going to wear the Tomodachi sling. With this bag, I really like that the straps are adjustable so you can wear it in different styles, and it's just enough room where you can fit your essentials. This bag is really nice too for really quick on-the-go moments where you want to be hands-free. I really like taking this when I'm outside with Luna because I can put her doggy bags in here, and it's really easy and just like a really cute accessory to walk her with. I do have a discount code for you all. It's JettingJulia10 for 10% off. I will have it linked in my video description box below, but I will also have the bags tagged here on YouTube. So when you're in my video description box, if you click view more, you should be able to see the bags where you can just click and shop right there. I highly recommend that you check them all out. Thank you so much to Nomadland for the awesome bags and for sponsoring this portion of today's video. The next thing on the agenda for today is we're gonna go pick up some pizza. Friday is usually our pizza and movie night. Usually we'll rent a movie at home or just watch something on Netflix or Hulu, but tonight we're going to see Project Hail Mary, which we've heard has fantastic reviews, so we're really excited for that. There she is. Hello, Miss Luna. Look at that big smile. Okay, movie review time with Julia and Miss Luna. Aw, thank you for all the kisses, Miss Luna. You are so cute. Like I said, we're back from the movies. Eric is downstairs with his cousin watching the Phillies, so I thought this would be a good time to quickly catch you guys up. So we saw Project Hail Mary with Ryan Gosling. I did not know what to expect going into this movie because I knew nothing about what it was about except that thought it had to do with space. It was way better than I was expecting. If you can, I do recommend seeing it in the movie theaters because it was just such an experience. I think what I loved about the movie is it had a little bit of everything. It had emotion, it was comical, it was sad. Actually, it was like heartbreaking at times. But Grace's character, who is Ryan Gosling in the movie, oh my gosh, like he just had such an amazing story and just such a great character arc. And there was like found friendship, bravery, and compassion. Just amazing graphics, 5 out of 5 stars. Anyway, my camera is flashing that it is dying, so I'm gonna go to bed and I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow morning. Good afternoon, everyone. I just finished packing and getting ready for my trip. I'm about to head out the door. I just need to grab some food that I'll eat on the plane tonight. We made chicken gnocchi this week, which was really good. So we have leftovers and I'll be able to heat that up and eat that for dinner tonight. So I just need to pack that and whatnot. But I am actually really excited for tonight's trip because we just have one flight and we're going from Philly to Seattle. And I know I do this route a lot, but I am particularly excited about this layover because we're doing something that I've never done before. So fingers crossed that everything goes to plan. It's always a little bit of a risk making plans for my flight attendant layovers because things can happen, but I am feeling very hopeful and excited for this. Before I leave, because I haven't done this in a while, let's do a positive affirmation. So today's is, today I choose to believe I am worthy of everything good. My dreams are valid and possible. I am becoming who I was meant to be. Every step I take matters. I trust myself completely. Good evening, everyone. I just got to my hotel room. It is currently 10:21 p.m. Our flight tonight was long. It was 5.5 hours. We had, I would say, moderate turbulence for most of the flight. Like, we had a window of time where we were able to get out and do our beverage service and whatnot, but for the most part of that flight, we were having to sit in our jump seats because it was just too bumpy. But we got here safe and sound. Can we take a second to look at how cool this light is in my hotel room? I'm getting distracted though. I need to stop dilly-dallying and I need to wash my face, brush my teeth, and get ready for bed because my excursion is pretty early tomorrow morning. I need to be to the bus by 7:30 a.m. Good morning, everyone. I just finished getting ready for my excursion. I actually did not sleep well last night. I kept waking up every few hours. I think for some reason I was just nervous that I would miss my alarm this morning and maybe like not make it to the little tour that I booked, which is really strange because I have never missed my alarm before, almost ever in my entire life. But I kept waking up thinking it was time to get up and go, and it wasn't. Anyway, it is currently 7:02 a.m. and I do have to walk to a different hotel where the bus picks up. So I will talk to you guys more about this tour when I'm actually there because I don't want to be late. So let's go. This is the name of the tour I booked through TripAdvisor. I will put a link to it in my video description box below if any of you are interested. I feel like I should note though that the Tulip Festival is only open April 1st through 30th, so if this is not something you can make this year, I would say definitely keep it in mind for a future day trip from Seattle. You guys, I've been in such a bad reading slump lately. When this happens, I really do rely on the author Frida McFadden to pull me out of it because her book books are so fast-paced and twisty. The one I'm reading right now is called Do You Remember? And it's about this lady Tess who wakes up and she has no memory or recollection of the last 7 years. After our drive, we have finally made it to our first tulip farm called Rosengard, and wow, is it stunning. We just got to the tulip farm. It took about an hour and a half-ish, I would say, to get here from downtown Seattle. I had thought of renting a car and just driving up here by myself, but since I have never been here before, I was just getting a little bit worried about driving on the roads, getting lost, and not exactly knowing where I am. I am really glad that I decided to do the excursion instead, and our guide, Terry, is awesome. He is super knowledgeable about the area, and you can tell that he really loves what he does. But yeah, this is so cool. All of the tulips and flowers are absolutely gorgeous. The flowers are so vibrant. I love flowers, so this is like one of the prettiest things I have ever seen. Other people might not agree with me, but I actually feel like being here on a cloudy day makes the colors of the flowers pop even more. I ordered myself a hot apple cider, honestly, mostly because my hands are freezing because I've had them out to like take pictures and videos and whatnot. It just sounded good. I didn't want another coffee, but oh my gosh, this is so good. It is so sweet and fresh. You can like really taste the fresh apple in it. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. I also saw these chocolates, and if you didn't know, Eric is half Swiss, so of course I had to pick these up. I always try to bring him a treat home from the places I travel to, and this was just like the perfect thing to get for him. And me too. I like white chocolate and he likes milk chocolate. I'm not trying to be dramatic, but this is genuinely the best hot apple cider I've ever had. If you come here, you need to get this. The next stop on our journey today was a smaller town called Layover that was about a 15-minute drive from the tulip farm. On our tour, we had about 2 hours here to walk around, eat lunch, and explore the area. I just sat down to eat, and wow, look at how beautiful that view probably is over the summer. To sit out there by the water, that would be so nice. Our guide was saying that we should definitely eat first and then go walk around the town and shop, because all of those people that were at the tulip festival after us are pretty soon going to be making their way here to eat, because it was only like a 15-minute drive to get here, which I will say, if you're going to go to the tulip festival, go right when they open, because when we were leaving around 11:30, 11:45, oh my gosh, it was so crowded and packed. There were definitely a lot of people there. Oh my gosh, my mouth is watering. This looks so delicious. I ordered the salmon risotto with vegetables. Yum, this looks so fresh and tasty. I have not had salmon in a while, but I figured since I'm here, this is the perfect place to do it. All right, I'm trying to have the perfect bite, a little bit of salmon and the risotto. Wow, that is phenomenal. Oh my goodness, that is so rich in flavor. Incredible. Following our visit to Layover, we drove about 15 or 20 minutes to our final stop of the day. This was an additional tulip farm, and it actually didn't have a name. It was kind of just there for visitors to stop by. Now, don't tell Miss Luna, but while I was there, I was able to pet 2 beautiful golden retrievers. This field was beautiful and definitely less crowded than Rosengard. After this, it was time to head back to Seattle. I'm I'm back in my hotel room now. I had such a fun and adventurous outing. I am so glad that I took the time to go do that, which honestly, I was feeling pretty tired. I just wanted to stay in bed and just kind of do nothing today. But I always feel so happy and so good when I come back after I do something adventurous and fun. And I just truly, like, genuinely want to make the most of my job and the layovers, see as many places as I can, and also take you guys with me. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed seeing some of that footage too. It's currently 4:30. I had originally wanted to wash my hair because it is really greasy, but I think I'm just gonna take a quick body shower because I really do need to just get in bed and get a few hours of sleep before I work the red eye home tonight. All right, you guys, so I took a nap and then quickly got ready for work. Our flight back to Philly was about 5 hours long, and once I got home, Miss Luna had a mobile groomer appointment. She tried to make her grand escape, but once she was comfortable, she did fantastic and looked so pretty.
Oh, you have a little bow in your hair. You're so cute.
Luna, you are looking so fluffy and beautiful, my girl.